them what we're making today. Mr. Man didn't really want me to put him down for the filming of today's video, so I think he feels better about being a more important role here. Hi, he says. Today we're making peanut butter and jelly muffins.
You already told them.
Well, I told them before on the first take, which we had to redo because the camera was crooked. But now we got it straight, so I'm just telling you for the first time that we're making peanut butter and jelly muffins today. We have a lot of ingredients, more than I normally have for these videos, and I try to keep them short and sweet. So I'm gonna kind of blast through all of these things, and I'll make sure to include the link in case you guys wanna make this at home. So what we have first is it's a double batch of a flax egg. So it's 2 tablespoons of flax meal and 5 tablespoons of water. Just put it in there and let it sit. If you didn't watch our previous session where we talked about making flax eggs, it's really easy. You just put flax meal and water in a bowl and you let it sit for a couple minutes, and then boom, you have, you know, an alternative to eggs, and you can use it in baking. So 2 tablespoons of flax meal, 5 of water. To that, and Goose, you're gonna do the whisking. Are you gonna use that one? Goose is gonna do the whisking today. To that, we are adding a 1/4 cup of honey.
I'm gonna get some on my finger.
Oh my gosh, Goose. Mr. Man, now you wanna get out? Now we're doing the video and you wanna get out? You're so high maintenance. Then we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of sugar. The recipe says coconut sugar, but I didn't have that. Next, we have a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. And it says to put those ingredients in and then to whisk it together, just like Goose is doing. Give it a good, nice, honey. Okay, next on the list is 3/4 cup of applesauce. So we have that here. Goose, you're doing great. Doing great, sister. And then a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Mr. Man says hi. Hi, everyone. Keep doing it, girl. Doing great. So you make sure that this is all combined. Can I help a little bit?
Sure.
Can I help you with the peanut butter? We're just gonna make sure the peanut butter is all incorporated and kind of broken up in here. This looks good.
Okay, it's good.
Is it good? Goose says it's good. Next, we need all of this stuff. So it's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Boom, that looks good enough for me. And then we need 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. So there's 1, and here's a 1/2. Buddy, hang in there. We got this. We're taking her home, buddy. Then we got a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. He can't handle the pressure, you know. He doesn't like being in the spotlight. And we have 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Not like me and you, huh, Goose?
Yep.
We don't mind being on camera, do we? Oh, buddy, stay steady, stay steady. Okay, teaspoon of vinegar. Good job, honey. Okay, just keep whisking it. Next we add, however much this is, a 1/4 cup of almond milk. We have a 3/4 cup of oatmeal, rolled oats, a 1/2 cup of almond meal, and 3/4 cup of gluten-free flour. I like the Bob's Red Mill. I like that one, and we have it's like a 1-to-1. It's got a blue label. You can pretty much find it anywhere these days. So now you're supposed to mix in these dry ones. Let me get it, sweet girl. Let me get it off the edge. Good job. So you're supposed to mix in these last dry ingredients, and it should be pourable. It says scoopable and pourable, not super thick, not super runny. Just wiped her hand on me. So we've got a good consistent here. Next, we are gonna put them in the pan and do a little business on top. We'll be right back.
Mom, look at this.
What? Okay.
Hello, we're back.
Hello, we're back. We are now going to, they're peanut butter and jelly muffins, so we need peanut butter and jelly, right? So what we're gonna do now is spoon a little bit of jelly and a little bit of peanut butter on each of the muffins. I'll do those 3 and then I'll come back. Ooh, I like your swirling. And we're gonna just put a tiny little blob in the top and then swirl it around. Goose, I think you're good. You are good and swirls. Wait, did I put peanut butter on that one? I don't think I did. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. A tiny bit of peanut butter and a tiny bit of jelly on top of each of the muffins. And then if you don't have a pro swirler around like this, I guess you'll just have to figure out how to get it done by yourself. Goose, that looks great. And then we're gonna bake them at 350. I should have told you to start by preheating your oven, but that's fine, you'll do that when you make these at home. Preheat your oven to 350. So now we're gonna bake them at, it says 26 to 32 minutes. So we're gonna get the rest of these all topped and swirled up, and we'll put them in the oven and we'll let you know how they turn out. All right, we've got a few muffins done and pulled out from the pan here. They're a little crumbly, but Mr. Man, what do you think? Charlie? Tell me what you think.
They're good.
Are they good? Buddy? More? Mr. Man says more. Goose, you like it? Oh, they're really good. They're kind of crumbly. Okay, all right, you have it. Oh, buddy. Hang on to it. There we go. All right, that's it. So we baked them at 350 for 26 minutes. We were actually like right under 26 minutes. And then the recipe says to let them cool in the pan for about an additional 20 minutes. So we did that as well. So thanks so much for tuning in for this episode of Real Life Cooking with the Danos. Goose, you want to say anything? Want to say goodbye?
Mom would do it.
Oh, Mom, do it. Okay, goodbye. Thanks so much for tuning in. Here we go. Here's a close-up, the glamour shot, if you will, of the final result. Look at how tasty those bad boys look. They are really good. They are really good.